Hello there, I'm Nick. I am the co-founder of Steam Machine Brewing Company and the chief beer educator here at the Fellowship of Beer. Welcome to the All About Beer launch party. Cheers. Now, like any good launch party, you start with a beer. I'm just here by myself today. That's quite sad as a launch party, but I have a Saint-Feuillien Cuvier du Noël. Apologies, I'm British, I'm English, I'm from the northeast of England, and what I really specialise in is butchering other people's languages. Now, just finishing pouring this one. This is a seasonal Christmas special made with licorice. Now, like a lot of Belgian beers, there'll also probably be a secret blend of spices in this beer that we won't know about, which keeps life interesting. It is 9%. It's a beautiful deep rouge colour. And yeah, just what we need on this stormy night. The fire's crackling away next to me, the Christmas lights are on, and the wind is howling outside as Storm Bronwyn or Storm something is blowing about anyway. Cheers. Wow, such a rich complexity to that beer. In case you haven't guessed, I love beer, which is why I teamed up with my cousin Ash to create All About Beer, the course which has just launched today. All About Beer came about for multiple reasons. When I was young and clean shaven, I really wanted to know more about beer. I really enjoyed talking to people about beer. And that's the problem when it comes to beer myths and beer education, is that because a lot of people drink it, you know, it's the most popular alcoholic beverage in the world, everyone thinks they know something about it. Everyone thinks that the spurious stories on the back of beer labels or beer mats are truth. And, you know, breweries repeat these, and there's a whole mythology around beer that just isn't true. And that's a shame, because the truth is no less interesting than the lies which are written on the back of beer mats and the tales that you hear from the drunken old man in the pub. The truth is really exciting. The truth is really interesting. Beer is really interesting. The story of how this became the most popular alcoholic beverage in the world. The story of how it's fixed to humans, of how it's evolved with us, how, the Industrial Revolution, of how wars, of how taxes, of how technological advances, and how all of that have affected those major styles of beer that you know and love and come across. Those are really important stories. That history and constant evolution is just one aspect of All About Beer. The other aspects are the technical parts to that beer. Now, who better to explain those to you than a head brewer? I am the head brewer of Steam Machine Brewing Company, and during that aspect of the module, what we do is we go down into the brew house, we look at the ingredients, we look at the brewing equipment, and we pick apart what each of the choices we make as brewers brings to the taste of a beer. We examine hops, we examine malt, we examine yeast, we examine unusual brewing processes, and then we go about the most important part, which is tasting the beer. We use our skills as professional beer servers, as enthusiasts for beers, to talk about how we pick apart the flavours, how we look at the appearance, how we know that the choices that the brewers have made in the brew house, how it impacts on the aroma, the flavour, the viscosity, the appearance of every single beer. And that, in a nutshell, is what All About Beer is. So today has been a huge milestone, like I say. It has been the end, well, not the end actually, the beginning, but it's been the end of chapter 1 of getting this course out there, because this course was first delivered online to an international group of enthusiasts. We give live lectures on this subject to beer enthusiasts, home brewers, beer professionals from all over the world. And when the course went live to a live cohort, they thoroughly enjoyed it. The feedback was brilliant. You know, we had a real mixed group of people, a real dynamic gathering of people who shared ideas about beer. And that was wonderful. But a lot of people were contacting us saying, look, I can't devote 2.5 hours every single week for a session and for a seminar at the exact same time. My life is chaotic. And they're right, you know, who can? Certainly not me. I can't even tune into the regular time slot on television for a TV program I want to watch. Too busy learning about beer. Too busy drinking beer. So that's why we went back to the drawing board, and we have created this course that has over 5 hours of pre-recorded video content. It has over 25 pages of text notes, supporting diagrams that we've created from scratch so that you can understand the evolution, those technical aspects, and the taste of that beer. It has tasks that you can do at your own pace, as well as assessments. It has missions for you to go out and think about in the world of beer while you're having a beer, and to think about the learning as you've done it. And all of that is at your own pace. Now, we didn't want to lose the live aspect of the original All About Beer course we ran before the summer. So we were really keen to carry on with those lives, which is why we've come up with the All About Beer live show. The All About Beer live show is inextricably linked to the course of All About Beer, but anyone can access it. And people accessing it will be party to industry guests, to beer experts, to us, the founders of the Fellowship of Beer, and the chief beer educators here at the Fellowship of Beer. And we will deliver tasting, we will have beer subjects, unique beer subjects. And even if you do not sign up to the All About Beer course, this is a fantastic live to join in with, to watch and to ask questions about beer. But if you are on the All About Beer course, this is a place for you to gather. It's a place that you may, if you were in the local vicinity, you might want to come and watch this show live. You might want to join in with us on Zoom or MS Teams with a question, or you may have recorded a video question for us to answer that you want to send into the show. You may have emailed us a question, or you might just casually log in and ask us a question there and then. Those burning questions, that's what we love to answer. We, as beer educators, we want to satisfy your thirst for beer knowledge. And so, as I sit here, a few hours after the launch of All About Beer, my mind is now a swim with the next stage of this. And I can't wait to see where this is going with Fellowship of Beer. We have such a fantastic team. We have such amazing plans. We have such courses in the pipeline that we are writing, that we are testing. Food pairings, food courses, beer and cheese, more about beer, Belgian beer road trip. And I'm just teasing at you now. But, you know, for now, I'm going to try take a little rest, and I'm going to have this beer next to the fire, next to the Christmas tree, and just reflect on the journey so far. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again.